Good evening, you wonderful people. Welcome back to another video. Stephen here. Of course, this is the Club World Cup final. Little old Manchester City in the Club World Cup. How nice does that sound? We could be champions of the world in like 120 minutes from now or something like that, which is wild to say, but it's very serious and very true, and I can't wait to see how this goes. I can't wait to see if City emerge victorious and we are the champions of the world. Guys, please do me a massive favour. Please like this video. Please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Let's get the subscribers up if we can. It'd be massively appreciated. And don't forget as well, let me know your thoughts of the game in the comments. Just logging in for the game. 1 second. There we go. Are you good? Are you well? Let me know how you're feeling today. What have you been up to? Me and Nicola and Ruben went to the park and he ate Nicola's ice cream. He shouldn't do. He's only small. Then he missed his nap. That's what our day's been. Other than that, it's been pretty chill. Looking forward to the game tonight. What have you been up to? Have you been looking forward to the game? I am. I actually want to win this big time. I really genuinely do. I feel like this it's a big deal. I think it's more of a big deal than a lot of people are letting on. Absolutely. Oops. As you can probably hear in the background, I just got my stream going. There we go. If you are watching, by the way, outside of the UK, you can get it on FIFA's own website. If you Google FIFA Plus, you should be able to find it for you, and it should appear up there. So who's in the chat? We've got Anime, we've got Waste, we've got John, you've got Divyam, we've got Caribbean. All you guys are in wonderful chatty form already, which is good to see. Yo, indeed, to Divyam as well. It is exciting. No, it is. Of course it is. I actually think it is, because, once again, it's... don't take it for granted. Do not take a game like this for granted. It's a chance to win a trophy, man. It's a chance to do something special. It's a chance to be crowned champions of the world. Hello to Hamza and City Slacker as well. If you are watching, if you're quietly watching, make yourself known in the chat just for a second or two to say hello, so I can say hello to... So I can say hello to all those joining in, even if you're not going to chat for the rest of the game. It's just nice to say hello in person, you know what I mean? Put some names to the numbers, so to speak. Because that's what I see. I see the stats, but I want to see who I'm chatting to. It's always nice to know who's on the other side, so to speak, of this. I am looking forward to this game. I'll get a team up in a second. As you can see, scrolling across the bottom, it is there already, but I'll go through it in a second with you guys. I'm just getting my thumbnail ready as well for when it kicks off. So the team is, I'll go over to Man City's infographic. Where is it? Oops, I haven't brought it up on the screen yet. 1 second. Where are we at? There we go. Here's this team. Edison Walker, Captain Kyle Walker, John Stones, Ruben Diaz, Nathan Ake, Rodrigo Cascante, Rico Lewis, Bernardo Silva, Philip Walter Foden, Jack, don't know his middle name. It's like Kevin or something, isn't it? Jack Grealish, Julian Alvarez. I need to know all their full names now, actually, so I can really get into that whole bit about committing to their names. That is the team for you. On the bench, you've got a few substitutions, of course. You've got Ortega Moreno, Scott Carlson, Calvin Phillips, Mateusz Kovacic, Sergio Gomez, Josko Vardiol, Manuel Akanji, Mateus Nunes, Oscar Bob, Max Elaine, Mohamedou Susaho, and Micah Hamilton on the bench as well. So there's your team, man. Who else is in the chat? We got Salford Blue, we got Dudley, we got Isa Hamilton, Mingyi Wong as well. Legends of the game there. Legends of the game. Thank you so much for popping on. And give the video a like once again, don't forget. It is massively appreciated. Yeah, the lineup is good. I mean, it's interesting to see so many changes from the other night. I wish this didn't default to red, by the way. You know, every time I log in and change it, it always does. But there's plenty of changes from the other night. And I would love to know the Guardiola's reason, because it worked quite well the other night. And, you know, for whatever reason, he's changed it, you know. It's going to be something like this, of course. Edison, Ake, Diaz, Stones. Diaz and Walker got a lot to prove, because their form has not been great at all. Grealish, Rodri, Lewis... I think that'll be Foden, maybe, or maybe Foden will be out wide, actually. I think maybe in the middle. Silva and Alvarez. Alvarez a little bit something to prove as well. Maybe it'll be more like this, potentially. I think Stones will step into midfield, actually, because he's John Stones. He's really good at it. I think Rico will push forward. Maybe it'll be like more like that, actually, potentially, with Rico there, Jack there. I think it's going to be something like that when we've got the ball. Yeah, I think it'll be something like that. 3 changes from the lineup the other day, because obviously Mateus Nunes was playing, Mateo Kovacic was playing, and who else was playing? Was Josko Vardiol playing? I think Josko was playing. I feel like he was. I've forgotten entirely the lineup, but something like that it was. And there was a Mark as well in the chat. It's great to see Rico starting. It really is. Rico absolutely deserves it. A Manchester City academy prospect. So there's 2 lifelong Manchester City fans and academy prospects starting in the Club World Cup final, by the way. I mean, that's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, I know Ake was playing, but Ake was playing centre-back. I think Josko was at left-back, wasn't he? Was that right? Am I wrong there? I don't know. But either way, to see 2 like Manchester City lifelong fans in the academy, like, you know, it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's a real nice feeling. Like 2 lifelong and trained Manchester City fans in a World Club Cup final. It's lovely stuff. It's what you really want to see, isn't it? Like, obviously they'll be buzzing as well. They'll be buzzing. They'll be well up for this. Go on, Rico. Your mate was in City's academy, got released. What age was he, mate? And what was he called when he got released? Did he get released at scholarship level? Yeah. Guardiola's wearing a suit, by the way. I'll get that up on screen right now. Let me just go and find the tweet where Guardiola's looking absolutely sharp as anything. Pep in a suit, by the way, just hits differently. Pep should always be in a suit. It should be like a rule of his, a rule that he has to arrive in a suit because he looks so smart, man. Here you go. Pep in a suit. That's not even the photo. I saw another one who looked even smarter. But I love suited and booted Pep. Look, I'm a straight man. You know, I am a married man. But it just looks great. It looks quality. So Pep in a suit, very much wanted, very much appreciated. I'm looking forward to this, man. Looking forward to it. Let me, of course, go and find the SofaScore predictions and so on. Where are we at? Here we go. This is how Fluminense line up. That is an experienced side. You know, you've got a lot of experience there. You've got how old is he again? Is he 44 something like that? 43-year-old goalkeeper Fabio. Mate, that guy's probably got, like, well, I'm only 5 years younger, so I'm not going to say anything. But he's like, that in football terms is ridiculous. Grandfather Fabio in football terms. They've got a very old lineup. They've also got a whole bunch of players, of course, as well. Way over 30, like Ganso and Marcello and Felipe Melo. These are very experienced old players. I think Felipe Melo is pushing 40 as well, something like that. It's a very old team. But it's experience, and Pep is right to say that that's the reason, if anything, that should sort of benefit them because like they won't feel the emotion and they won't be nervous about this game whatsoever. They won't be. They'll be very up for it. John reckons Andrew with Liverpool in January. I hope not, because he's meant to be really good, isn't he? You never know, mate. You might impress today and be at Manchester City by then. We'll see how he goes, man. He could really impress. There's been some rumours that we've been linked to him, that City could consider it, but we'll see. Winbane, mate, it's been some time. How you doing, man? You good? Good to see you in the chat, and Hamza as well, of course. Ganso is one to look out for. Yeah, I remember Ganso. He was the guy dubbed the next Kaka for years. Really good. And then, of course, he never really happened. He went to European football. It was like Sevilla or somewhere, wasn't it? I don't know. He went to somewhere in Europe. It never really happened for him. This is a hell of a show going on, by the way, right now. There's some woman in a cape and a guy in a DJ stage and flames going off. The football pitch has got some, like, kind of music, kind of visualizer going on at the same time. It's all kicking off. It really is. And they're having a lovely time. I'm happy for them, man. Well done, everyone. Have a good time. Kennedy off the bench. Don't know much about him. Don't know much about a lot of these players. I'm going to pretend to. I'm going to patronise you. I do know how they play, though, because I was reading about it. So, Fernando Diniz is their coach, and he was a man, this is all based off research that I've done the past couple of days. He was a man that basically a lot of people sort of compared to Guardiola a little bit, and you know said he's got a very similar style, which he actually rejected. He wasn't happy about the idea that he was just a Guardiola clone, and he was sort of wanted to invent his own style, so to speak, and he has, to be fair to him. He does play a possession-based thing, football, but that's sort of where the similarities end. Well, while Guardiola is a really strict, positional, structured coach, like Guardiola likes players to be occupy spaces across the pitch rigidly, so to speak. Other than a few players who can float around, but as long as all the space is occupied, Guardiola's happy. This guy does not encourage that at all. He lets players move around with the ball. Like, there'll be times where you'll see 6 players overloaded on the left, like kids in a school playground chasing the ball around. But he allows it. He allows them to be expressive and overload and encourage players just to sort of follow their natural instincts a little bit, which makes great entertaining football. But of course, it does leave holes, and it does leave a team out of position and out of shape quite a lot, which is interesting. I mean, it's something that he sees as worthwhile risk, and it's of course led him to success with the Copa Libertadores for Fluminense. Hence why they're here in the first place. But it's one of those things where they've got, a lot of heart, they've got a lot of skill, they're well coached. There'll be an interesting game. This is not going to be a walk in the park at all. And I think Guardiola will absolutely be taking this very, very seriously. Because, if we don't, this could be an upset. It really could be. And they are going to take this seriously, Fluminense. Because I always think, obviously, like, European football is where the money is. And so many Brazilian footballers, as soon as they got a tiny bit of hype, they're looking to Europe because that's where the money is and that's where they're told to go. And Brazil is such a proud footballing country. Likewise, Argentina as well, and all the South American and Central American. There's a lot of great football, around that continent. That they must hate a little bit that all the players leave before they even get a chance to become legends. So don't be surprised if this game is a chance to sort of stick the boot in a little bit to European football, because I would feel that way if I was in Brazil. I think I would. I'd be like, go and beat them. Go and beat those money bags. It'll be interesting to see how they approach this game, but I think they'll be really up for it. Divyam says Brazilian Jilly said Marcelo might just pop on the right wing, for example, or they all flood on one side of the pitch. I sort of admire it, but, once again, there are downsides that are very obvious, but there are massive positives, and I don't see any reason why they will change, by the way. I think they'll just play their own game, because when you've got a coach like Fernando Diniz, I was reading about him, and he's really known for being very stubborn to his tactics. He will not change up. It's very old school Brazilian football, according to Guardiola. And you know what? I can picture it in my head. I can picture the great Brazilian sides doing that, where they all sort of flood one side and they all get close to each other and play these little passes and so on and express themselves. It's refreshing, actually, and fair play. And I'm looking forward to seeing it in action tonight, because I've heard about it. I've not really witnessed it, and I can't wait to see how it kind of sort of plays out. It could be that this is great for us, it could be that this is the most naive thing you could ever do against Manchester City, but we'll see. When you look at our team there, of course, as well, the shape. Ruben Diaz and Kyle Walker got something to prove, of course. Kyle was good the other night, but Ruben's form has been up and down. Has been great recently. John Stones, of course, as well, still finding his way back to full fitness. Nathan was good at centre the other day, but obviously Josko played on the left. Rico Lewis getting the start. Rico absolutely deserves any start he ever gets, because that man's attitude is wonderful. That boy's attitude is wonderful. He's still only a baby in football terms and in life terms, 19 years old, of course. Rodri, obviously. Rodri's form, I don't think, has been at his very best for a few weeks now. Bernardo Silva, probably on the right. Phil through the middle. Jack on the left. Jack, of course, playing right now. Scoring regularly, looking good. And Julian Alvarez's game needs to up a little bit, because his form has been up and down as well. For what it's worth, I think Julian Alvarez has been tired. I think he's had an awful lot on his plate for some time now. It could be great fun, this game, though. It could be. I'm looking forward to it, man. Once again, please do hit the like on this channel. It would be massively appreciated. Marcelo, of course, is their main man, you would guess. Ganso as well. Marcelo, one of the true greats. Literally one of the true greats for football. Probably is up there in the conversation for the greatest ever left back. A stunningly talented footballer. Obviously in the twilight of his career now. Like 35 years old now, getting a bit older. But still, he's back home, playing football and loving himself. I saw a really interesting stat, by the way. Only 2 players have started the 4 major finals in for City in 2023. Rodri and, guess the other one. No cheating. Who's the other player that started the 4 major ones? So what about Champions League, FA Cup, Super Cup, and this one? Because obviously the Premier League is not a final. Who's the other player? I am watching, by the way, on plus.fifa.com. Grealish is the correct answer. Jack Grealish is the answer. So Jack Grealish, man. Guardiola in a big final. Guardiola trusts him. So only Diviam got that right there. Jack Grealish is the other guy. So Jack Grealish and Rodri have started all the finals for Guardiola this season. He trusts him. Pep trusts him in a big game. Big Jackie G. Exactly. I'm watching, by the way, on... I'll put a link in the chat here. So, but it isn't available if you're in the UK. But if you're outside the UK, all you got to do is register. And it should be plusfifa.com. Just Google it anyway. And it works fine for me right now as it stands. I'm looking forward to it, man. It was David Guetta, by the way. I didn't even realise it was him. Okay, I wouldn't know what David Guetta looks like, but I would know his name, of course. Kaka is in attendance as well. Kaka's one of my all-time favourite attacking midfielders. I love Kaka. Great player. I had a dream once about Kaka. True story. I just dreamed that my dad dropped him off at the airport once, and it always stuck in my head, and I was like, "Hiya, Kaka." He's like, yeah, you're right, yeah. Do you know when something sticks in your head? That was like 10, 11 years ago. Maybe longer ago. 15 years ago. And I just dreamt my dad dropped off Kaka at the airport. And Kaka was great. It was dead nice. And I chatted in the car with him. That's my Kaka story. But it's always stuck in my head. Oscar Bob, of course, on the bench. Ari Hill's a Bob fan by the looks of it. I want to see a good performance. I want to win, actually, Waste. I went for 3-1. I went for 3-1. I reckon it's going to be 3-1. We will see. We will see. We are only minutes away from kickoff now. I remember the Kaka news and the speculation. He didn't bottle it. He saw sense. We were nowhere near ready. Kaka should not have signed for Manchester City. He was absolutely right. Back then, we were a shambles. You know, that was the... When was it? What was it? 2008? It was like... 2000, yeah. 2009, yeah, 2009. It apparently turned 500,000. It was 2008-2009 season. He was right not to. He was right not to go back then. We weren't ready for him. He would have been playing with like Stephen Ireland and Robinho was there as well. I don't know if we would have got both of them. We're in blue tonight, by the way, lads. Look at that shot, by the way. City there, our badge in the centre, alongside Fluminense's for the FIFA Club World Cup. Big deal, isn't it? It's a big deal. You played against him that preseason. Are you lying on me? Are you lying, mate? Who did you play for? That's a big claim. You play for Barnsley. What's your full name, mate? What's your full name on me? Because I'm going to Google this. Alright, I'm going to go Man City, Barnsley, friendly. Are you related to the the other Sodgies? Oh, so are you related to like Thai Sodgy and everyone and all the others? No way. That's actually... Oh, no way, man. So in the chat now, so is he what is he how you related to him? Is the City lad? Okay, so honour me in the chat. Look, I've got your Wikipedia right now, mate. So this is honour me is claiming to be this fella. I believe you. Nigerian footballer, played as a striker. Is this your career, mate? You got a bow, didn't you? Nice, mate. And there's Barnsley. You're right, actually. Fair play. Oh, mate, you went around, didn't you? So your Uncle Sam, yeah, I remember Effie Sodgy as well. I remember him so well. You did see him the other day, you did, but to be fair, I remember, mate, but I wasn't paying attention, so I can't remember your face. But fair play, man, fair play. That's impressive. Okay, so this is honour me in the chat, man. This is his career. You got around, mate. I love that dedication. Where was your favourite place to play during that time? I love that stuff, man. We'll have a chat about it later. Right, anyway. Of course, FIFA's website has gone down again for me. I don't think it can handle. It's been absolutely fine. As soon as it gets close to kickoff, it goes down for me. I think it's overloaded, isn't it? I should have put it in the chat. You know what I mean? Come on, FIFA's website. Don't be an idiot. Yeah, that's very cool, man. No, it's been on the background for me for 20 minutes, and now it's literally decided just to crash right as we get to kick off. Works fine in Spain, right? Okay. Why has it decided to be a pain in the arse right now then? Maybe I'll change my VPN location. I'll be in Canada. Maybe Canada will do it. I'm now in Canada, by the way, everyone, if you're wondering why. According to my VPN. You seen the lineups? Okay. Come on, you Blues. I really want to win this, you know. I really do. To say you're champions of the world? Oh, come on. It is cool, isn't it? Oh, Canada. Canada doesn't work. We'll go to someone else. We're in Atlanta. In the US. I really like Fluminense's colour and kit in general. The badge is badass as well. It just looks good. It just looks good. Doesn't work in India. Well, I'm in the UK. Wait, are you in the UK as well? Is it working? Is it working in the UK? FIFA Plus. If so, I'll try it in the UK. Okay, I've turned up a VPN right now. All I can hear is Nicola playing with Ruben downstairs, and he's giggling his little head off, and it's adorable. It's a very sweet sound, that. But Nicola's bringing Ruben. I'm trying to get oh, why is it not starting for me? It's just failed now. Sorry, I'm trying to get the stream going. You coming up, Rubs? Ruben's coming up to say hello, everyone. Ruben! Is Mummy making you laugh? Right, I need to get. Sorry, I just need to get my stream going because it stopped working for some reason. There we go. Are we already scored? Are you kidding me? Have we genuinely scored? It's not working for me. That's not fair. I can't believe I just missed it. Have we actually scored? Are you all winding me up? Oh, hello. I've got a baby on my head. What's going on here? We have scored. Look at that. Oh, I can't believe I missed the goal. What's going on here? Ake, from distance. What a start! Goal! Julian Alvarez has scored after 30 seconds, my little man. You are the good luck charm, Ruben. Goal! It came off of me. I'm just sitting now. Ake from 30 yards. Giggling. Ake from 30 yards. Has curled it off the post. He's curled it off the post. And he's put it in the back of the net. A tapping. There we go. Mate, what are you doing? You are a good luck charm, Ruben. You really are. Julian Alvarez, 1-0 in the Club World Cup. Come on! Come on! Yeah! See. That was anticlimactic because I wasn't paying any attention whatsoever. Look at that shot from Ake, man. Oh, that was so unlucky. Goal! Ruben. Well, Ruben is the... we're 1-0 up, anyone. Right, I need to change the thumbnail already. I've not even changed anything. Are you waving goodbye? Bye-bye, beautiful. I love you so much, mate. Bye. Bye. They grow up so quick. I know, he said. See you winning 1-0. Yes. And this has been a whirlwind. I'm not taking any of this in. Ruben, you're such a good luck. Don't. He's just started to wave goodbye to me. It's like the sweetest thing in the world. Bye-bye. Quick cuddle. Quick cuddle to daddy. Come here. You say good night. Good night, beautiful. Did you eat dinner?
A little bit.
What?
A little bit.
Has he pooed?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, he stinks.
It's just been on your head,
Oh, of course he has. He's just had a pooey baby on my head. Thanks, mummy.
Bye, Daddy.
Right, anyway, we're winning 1-0, guys. We're winning 1-0. I'm sorry for the chaotic nature of that start. What are you doing there? You're just knocking my light. Anyway, we are 1-0 up. Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. That was nice. Nathan Ake Baby, of course, being absolutely wonderful. That is how you start a game of football, lads. That is how you start a game of football. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I am very happy about that. I'm a happy man. I realise I've not even started the clock either, ever. Yeah, it's straight. Likewise, Fruit Punch. It wasn't working for me either, mate. I'm on his goal now. I'll get it working. We're a few minutes in, and it's been chaotic. Oh, again. This is looking good. What a start. What a start. Yeah, is anyone else's FIFA Plus just not working all of a sudden? Like, everything else on the internet is working perfectly well for me. It must be like bandwidth or something like that. I think if you're one of the lucky ones, you got in early enough, you're fine. But either way, I found a stream which is not miles behind. I'll catch up to where we're at now. 1 second. 1-0 up already. And we're about 5 minutes through. Solid for you, okay. I don't have TNT, unfortunately. 1-0 up, what a start. We're gonna let's see if we can hold this out now, man. Maybe get another goal early on. That comes down to a piece of Nathan Ake brilliance. Go on, Rico. Oh, Rico, nearly. Hello, Victor, 1-0. It's been a really good start. Really good start. So go on Total Sport EK. That's where I've gone to. Total Sport EK. Not a Steam company. It just seems to work. And I've got a bunch of streams on there. I'll put the one I'm watching right now in the chat. If you want to know in the chat what I'm watching this exact stream here. That's the stream I'm watching. And it seems to be pretty much in time. That's the one I'm watching, chat. I'm watching on TNT Sports, actually, legally, you know. Of course. Come on! Essentially, it's from Surisan, yeah. Surisan. Won a Kanju from a 6 up. Look, I don't care, you know. I'd rather win the Super Cup than the Community Shield. I'd rather win this than the Community Shield. And I mean that. That's not sour grapes. It's just a matter of fact. And I'm sure everyone else feels the same. Good start. Really good start. It's a hell of an effort, wasn't it, from Nathan Ake? Ridiculous. So Phil is playing central, by the way. I wish Ake's effort had gone in, by the way. God, look how confident they are on the ball. I love it. Look at them go. They're great fun already, aren't they, these? That's really nice football. Yeah, Fletcher, it didn't work for me either, that stream. It was working fine until kickoff, then it just crashed. And it hasn't worked since. Their kit is lovely, by the way. They've got such a strong identity. So we are about 85 minutes away from being declared champions of the world. Let me just text my dad, because my dad definitely hasn't got the stream. I might even ring my dad if you guys are alright with that. Just ring my dad, everyone. Live, join this call. I bet he's forgot about it because he's forgets the games start at 6. It's a great start. He didn't answer. I'll text him. The quintuple, Kyle. That's what it is. I want to win it. That effort from Ake, by the way, is just beautiful. Ake deserved a goal there, didn't he? No, I loved it, Anime. Like, I admired that football at the start there. Like, they just like this is fearless. It's fearless football. Like, I really admire that. Like that attempt to just to sort of pass it out under absolutely immense pressure. Guys, please give the video a like and subscribe to the channel as well. Don't forget, if you are new here, it is massively appreciated. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like. It's all very, very good. So look at the stats already. How often do we see? I know it's only 10 minutes in, 50% each basically. They're currently outpassing Man City Football Club. Of course, the only stat that counts is the goal. I get that and all the usual stuff, but it's impressive. This is a good football inside. Yeah, the FIFA site is crashing for me as well, everyone, by the way. If you scroll back up, there may be a link from me that works. Go on Total Sport EK. Like, you'll find a stream on here. Like, I found a stream on here, it works. Cano, their striker's got loads of goals this season, hasn't he? He's the one to definitely keep an eye on for them. Herman Cano, this guy, he's an old geezer once again. Like, how old is he? 35 years old, but he's scored so many goals this season. Well, last season he scored so many goals. Let me see. Where do I find the stats? He scored... Oh, only 10. Okay, maybe I'm slightly exaggerating. But I know they got a guy who scored quite a few goals last year. I am waffling with that, obviously. They're looking good here, man. They're good, aren't they? They've got more possession than Man City currently. Look at that. 45. MCSC Dublin, nice. Where's everyone watching from, by the way? Let us know where you are in the world. It's good to see. Like, whereabouts are you watching from? It's good. I like it when it got all... Have we got all the continents in the world knocked off? Anyone in Asia, South America, anyone in Central America? Anyone... Oh, nice from Kyle. Down in the Oceanic region, you know. From Kenya. Detroit, Scott's there, my man. Victor from Kenya. Delhi, India. It's so global. Dubai. Oh, you're so close, mate. Ohio. Bradford. Not wrong with Bradford, mate. Altrincham. Longbridge, Preston. Longridge. Singapore, Maryland. Brazil. Look at this. We are truly global here. Manchester City, massive, mate. I love it. Zambia. Uganda. South Africa. Yeah, Warrington. It's something about hearing Warrington next to Maryland and Zambia and Colombia. It just sounds... Pontevedra. Iceland and Urmston. I'm from Urmston, basically, but I'm from Lostock, actually. You know where Lostock is, don't you, Dave Moscott? You know, near Lostock Circle, that's where I grew up. Near the flats. You know Lostock. But basically, Urmston. Like, literally, you know, as in like 50 meters from Urmston. Rio, Boston. Denver, Colorado, Brisbane. Wow, we've got everywhere. What are all the continents? So we've got Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe. We haven't got anyone in Antarctica, have we? I don't think we will. Like, what countries in it? So there's no countries in Antarctica. No one's just flying over on a plane right now, are they? We've got all the others though. We've got Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Europe, and Australia ticked off. Yeah, we've got them all. We're good. Altrincham, yeah. Antarctic Altrincham. Got 43-year-old keeper there doing step-overs in his own area. I just saw Marcello trying to meg Rico Lewis. Why is Marcello squaring up to Rico Lewis? What's that about? Or did Rico Lewis show the bars Marcello? Which one? Who did it? These are good guys, by. I've not seen the Marcello skill yet. I'm about to see it by a chance. What, like, have I just missed the Marcello skill? What did he do? Or was he about to do it? He's some player, isn't he, Marcello? Oh, he's always in, mate. He's so comfy. He's in slippers, isn't he, Marcello? Philippe Melo, right now, yeah, I agree with the commentator. Philippe Melo suddenly in a possession-based system at his age. It's ridiculous. Oh, we're giving it away there sloppily. What a pass. Pen? That's a pen. It is. Is he offside? He's definitely offside, right? Yeah, he is. Oh, that's close, you know. Just, I reckon. That touch was beautiful, wasn't it? These are good. These are good. I really like this side of theirs. They're actually... Oh, no, my camera's just gone off. Hang on. 1 second, guys. I've got the wrong camera in, so I'm just going to set up my webcam now. 1 sec. Give me 2 minutes, guys. I know you can't see me, but you can hear me at least. Probably a blessing in disguise, if we're being honest, you know. 1 sec, everyone. Oh, it looks a bit ropey, that, but it's going to have to do for now. Sorry, everyone. Let me just move the location of that camera. My other camera's downstairs, my usual one, and that one... Oh, that's overblown, isn't it? Let me go and turn that light off in the back. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. That's a camera issue there. Look at that football from them passing around at the back. It is great to watch, man. They are absolutely brazenly confident. Look at that keeper just sort of stepping it past Bernardo Silva. It's ridiculously confident. They're a good side, these. They really are a good side. We're being outplayed. We're absolutely being outplayed. They really are. Yeah, sorry about the camera quality. Basically, my other camera's just gone flat. They are absolutely bossing us possession-wise. Look at this. No, never. Absolutely not. Premier League sides would never try this in a million years. What is they doing? What are they doing? This is ridiculous. I think I'm a Fluminense fan now, you know. Like, they are just just a brilliantly entertaining side. Just let me just wipe the camera a little bit. This is like, honestly, what I would associate a Brazilian team playing. Marcelo just doing Foden there. Oh, not Foden, Alvarez. Yeah, it was Foden. I'm totally calm, Victor. I'm enjoying it, mate. It's just good fun to watch, isn't it? It feels like even more eccentric than like Brighton's football, for example. It'd be nice to have the ball for a little bit because, as you can see there, 64% possession so far. We are not keeping the ball anywhere near as comfortable as we used to, which is wild. We're getting like step overs, we're getting skills. So for the last few minutes, we've barely touched the ball. So a little bit of possession here. We're finally passing around a tiny bit, which is good. Jack on the left, kind of cutting in. Nigel, to be honest, mate, I care about it to an extent where I do want to win it. I do want to win it. It's just, it's not going to be the end of the world if we don't. But I don't know. I just want to see City win a game, win another trophy. And to be honest, my view on it has changed the more we become involved. This is the competition, kind of competition you don't get to be in very often. Like, it's a once-in-a-lifetime potential opportunity. We might win it again and get involved, but for a lot of these players, it could be their only chance to ever do it. So, look, City to win 5 trophies in one calendar year, potentially, is a ridiculous accomplishment if we can pull it off. So, yeah, absolutely I want City to win it. Because it's rare. It's rare that you get to do that, you know? To be world champions, after European champions, after Premier League champions, European Super Cup champions. It's great stuff. FA Cup winners. Look, come on, all that in 1 year. If you won the Community Shield and done it all, that would have been amazing, wouldn't it? But I'm not going to lose any sleep over the Community Shield. I'd rather win this, and I also prefer this Super Cup to the Community Shield too. I wanted to win the Community Shield, but I wasn't devastated. We really should be winning this, though. We should be. Yeah, I care about this more than the Super Cup. But it went... In terms of importance for me, always, like, if I was to rank how they all rate and all that kind of stuff, it would be, like... This season, for me, Premier League is the most important. Champions League is second important. Then, after that, I would say... This is probably the third. In terms of... No, FA Cup's third. Then... This... Then the Carabao, then the Super Cup, then the Community Shield, I would say. It would have been nice to win it, of course, absolutely. Will we retain our Premier League title? I can't answer that question. Right now, I'd probably say no, but look, I'm not stupid enough to presume that anything I say in December is going to be relevant in January, you know, or even February, whatever. We don't know, mate. I don't think... I've got to the point where I don't really try and guess our season in December, you know? Yeah, maybe it's a good point. But I guess I don't have any connection to this competition, Srivat-san, so I don't have... it doesn't mean anything to me. But maybe, look, you know, given we're in it, if we're in it, it's more important to win it, I guess. Yeah, the Fluminense coach, by the way, looks awesome. That outfit is ridiculous. Pep looks sharp as anything as well. Oh, Fluminense would batter United. By the way, the possession's come back up towards us now a little bit. Nice ball out wide to where Ake's got a bit of space now. Alvarez should have hit that a bit earlier. I reckon. Yeah. I mean, I know it is a big deal. Well, I mean, I think that's not quite true, Nigel. Like, the Copa Libertadores is the equivalent, isn't it? Like, it's one of those things where Copa Libertadores is the final, but this is like an extra. But I know it means something to them. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's 2-0. Oh, that is jammy. Phil's deflected cross. Come on! There we go, 2-0. Phil Foden. That is, I mean, we got a little bit lucky there because they were jammy as anything. You'll take an own goal if you can do. I mean, where's the defending there? Beautiful through ball to Phil. It's very lucky, but you'll take it. You'll take it, won't you? It's an own goal, that, isn't it? That will definitely go down as an own goal. You can't give it to Phil. It's going wide, so... Oh, you'll take that all day, every single day. They've definitely tied a little bit already, yeah. Because, I mean, I think obviously the way that they play, it's not fully sustainable. Maybe, who knows, man? Maybe they'll come back in again. But the last 10 minutes has been very even again. We're going to be Club World Champions. I'm happy about that. I'm very happy about that. Oh, Fluminense, man. I'm sorry. I feel bad for him a little bit. They're a good side, but I'm not. William, I'm good, my friend. And you do make your own luck. I'm a firm believer in that. Oh, they're through. Kyle Cup chasing back. B-Tech Ange ball. I like it. Fluminense in the Premier League? I don't know. I'd have to watch them more than this, mate. They could get found out very quickly, or they could be brilliant. Could be mid-table. They could get struggle. You never know, man. And they've got a lot of experience and a lot of quality. But then you wonder how they would adapt to. It might be really difficult for them in time, but they also might be fine. I don't think they'd be high up the table. If you look at teams like this, is not much different to what we see from Brighton, and Brighton this season struggling a little bit as well. Probably not half time, mate. On me, I might do it after the game though. I thought Walker's comments were naive. I don't think he really ripped the fans. He defended himself a little bit. I don't think Walker reads the media very well. I don't think he's as sharp as that way. He goes into the big cliched handbook of what captains are meant to say, but I don't really think it comes across particularly well. But I don't think he meant any harm. He just defended himself, really. But I don't think he's... Yeah, I just don't think he's that smart. Uh, 3-0 before half-time, and it is over at that point, you know. There's one team you don't want to be 2-0 down against. It's Man City, innit? We will pass the ball and keep the ball. So are they, to be fair, but... Kyle just sort of said he's used to criticism, and he wasn't, I can't remember the exact quotes, but he defended himself against criticism and said, "Oh, they always talk, but I'll prove them wrong." And it was not that bad. It was just a bit what you'd expect him to, chest out stuff, you know. I think this game is important, you know. I think it is. I think it's a good chance for us to just, I don't know, just sort of get like... Oh, he said fans have a short memory. That was it. That's a good point. He did say that. But football does... People do have a short memory. And I think that's true, of course, as well. Yeah, I think we all do. And I think he's right. He's not wrong. It's true. Fans do have a short memory. Football fans in general. I don't think he means Manchester City fans. I think he just means football fans, you know, which is very true. Go on, Jack. Lovely ball from Jack. Oh, Foden nearly in. I like that from Jack. That's what I want to see from Jack. Guys, by the way, please do hit the like button. Lovely from Jack. Great football, driving forward. Yeah, 300 people watching, 85 likes. Come on, we can do better than that. And get subscribers up as well while we're at it. Can we get to 68,900 tonight on this video? It'd be massively appreciated. Pep should be forced to wear a shirt and tie, by the way. Short and tie would be great, Colby Spring. But Pep should always be in a shirt and tie. There we go. Scroll to hide the score. I think it's because you couldn't tell who's who. We got a little break going on here. Foden, yeah, he's a lad from Stockport in that heat. He's going to be thirsty. Steezy. Steezy is not a word that comes naturally to me. I always forget what it means. What does it mean again, Steezy? It's good, isn't it, though, apparently? I don't know. Don't bother with the FIFA app. Go to your usual streaming places. That's what I'll say. I'm watching it. You can find it on there, guys, by the way. I put a link. There'll be something on there. Style with ease, that's the one. Style with ease. Pep's a very handsome man. He's a ridiculously handsome man. I have no idea about that. I'm curious to know if we win when we get the badge. Do we get to wear it straight away? I would almost expect City will sell it very quickly because they're not stupid. It's marketing, isn't it? Watching Pep in a suit. It just reminds me so much of I'm getting flashbacks to Barca and buying Pep. Pep should always be wearing a suit. I really believe it. What a beautiful man. Pep's he's a model, absolutely. Do you remember when they did this thing? Sven, just don't bother with that website, mate. It's terrible. Don't bother. When we did that, they did that website ranking of the best managers. Pep was like best looking managers in the Premier League. Pep was like 14. It was ridiculous. He's stupid. Go on, Phil. And Phil has scuffed his shot wide. And we got a corner out of it somehow. Philippe Melo just put it out for no reason. Pep by a miles more handsome than Arteta. It's not even close, mate. Arteta's a weird looking man in my opinion. I think he's got like a sort of Lego vibe to him. Arteta looks neurotic and like he just looks sort of like plastic. I can't explain it. I think Pep's miles better looking than Arteta. I don't think it's even close. Pep looks like a Hollywood superstar. Like he's just got I'm your John Motson. Unfortunately, Justin, you just got me talking about how attractive he is. Pep owns being bald really well. He really does. Young Jose, yeah, beautiful man, young Jose. But I still think Pep's got like a look about him when he's like serious. The one thing you realise as you get older, you get more comfortable in your skin. You just admire someone who rocks a suit and looks cool. Like, I'm very comfortable with who I am. I'm very comfortable, you know, I'm a married man with a kid. I'm very happy, but I just think Pep's an absolute cool-looking fella. Oh, thank you so much, Wicker Man. What an absolute legend. Wicker Man with the super chat. For Ruben. He says, Christmas present for your little man. Our good luck charm. Come on, City. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you, man. What a lovely man, Wicker Man. Ruben, I'll buy him a treat for that. Thank you so much, Wicker Man. The next treat I buy him, it'll be on you. You're a superstar. Happy Christmas to you as well, mate. Happy Christmas to you. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas, by the way, or just great holidays if you don't celebrate Christmas. Whatever you do, or just have a great December the 25th in general. You know, I hope you have a wonderful time, and I mean that. Thank you so much. Massively appreciated, my friend. Oh, that guy's just gone from 60 yards, gone for it, or 40 yards. 50 yards? I admire that effort, to be fair to him. That's probably 40, 50 yards. City have been good, actually, since we turned it around. Like a Ninjago, man. Yeah, Arteta's like, I think his hair doesn't even look real. It's sort of like it never shifts. There's nothing dishevelled about, nothing like rugged about Arteta, you know? He just looks very, I can't explain it. Like, he looks like he should be in the Lego movie. There's something about him that looks a bit odd. Finley Gorman. Are you being serious there, mate? Is he a real person? I have never heard of him. Oh, he's a youngster. Oh, 15-year-old. No, I've never heard of him, mate. A Leeds 15-year-old? I'm sure he'd be great. You know, we sign all these young players all the time. Arteta at City, I wouldn't be disappointed because he's obviously great. I've grown to sort of dislike Arteta. I'm not sure if anyone feels the same, but he's not really warmed to me quite a bit. Like, it's something about him just. I just don't really like him. I find him a bit annoying. I'm sure he's look. I'm sure he'd do a great job at City, but he isn't the one for me currently. I don't think he'd leave either. But I swear, I think he'd stay at Arsenal. Arteta's married to a former Miss Spain, is he? Well, he's done well for himself. Fair play. I'm not saying he's an ugly fella, by the way. He's just something about him to me just doesn't, you know. The Zerbi's, it's weird with the Zerbi, isn't it? Because, like, okay, he's defending there against Arias. He's got pace, hasn't he, Arias? Yeah, Uncanny Valley. That's about it, I reckon, describe it. Oh, thank you so much as well to Animate for Clarity with the super chat as well. It says, here's to 100k subscribers. Wish you blessings on your channel. Hopefully, mate, it'll be the year. I'll do it in 2024. Things have slowed down a little bit in subscribers these days, but I will hopefully get there. I'm going to try and pick up big time next year. It's difficult with a little one to get as much stuff as I want out these days, but I'm trying to make it fun. And hopefully there'll be some more new stuff. Thank you so much to Animate for Clarity for the super chat. You're an absolute superstar. Thank you very, very much, my friend. I wish you blessings too, mate. Absolutely. Corner. Oh, what a save! Edison with a massive hand there. Down to his right. Lovely stuff. Oh, he is offside, the guy who followed up. Great save, that. The thing is, for me, I still like it. I want to see how Ange does after a year or two at Spurs because I really like Big Ange. I think he's great. Sexiest City footballer, past and present. Not. Best looking City footballer. We've had a few good looking fellas, you know. John Stone's a good fella. Ruben Diaz. Sergio's a good looking man. Obviously, he's a short king. He's not the tallest guy, but he's a very handsome man. I would love to see Nathan Ake, by the way, with short hair, because I reckon he's a very good looking fella, Nathan Ake. Oh, Grealish, of course. My stream has gone down. Go on, stream. Everyone else has just stopped. I know I like his iconic hair too, but I think he just, I want to see him with like a neat haircut. No, he's. Thank you very much, Ellington. That's very appreciated. I don't think I'm quite as good looking as John Stones, but I'll take it. Yeah, my street's massively. Phil's getting better looking as he gets older. I think I'll give you that. Yeah, the stream that I linked to is. Oh, was that Jack? Jack's effort just wide. Jack's good effort from Jack. Ilkay was very handsome, actually, yeah. Bernardo's a good-looking fella in his own way as well. We've got a very good, handsome squad. We do. Foden's playing well, actually. And Jack's loving this competition as well. Is he not just not wearing shin pads, Jack? Yeah, my stream dropped Bertrand as well, so I found another one. Go on to Total Sport EK and find. You'll find one in here, guys. Total Sport EK. I've linked it up earlier. I'm sorry, Carlos. I don't know why. We were just admiring cool-looking people. We've definitely been the better side after that 10-minute spell, by the way. Like, it's not even close now. We're playing like European champions. We're playing like treble winners here. Lovely ball from Rico. Yeah, why did the ref bother then? It was Alvarez, Carl, and Carl Pilkington in the chat. Not the Carl Pilkington, but Alvarez and an own goal. Haaland is not available to Kane Ruguaba, who asked in the chat. Haaland, Doku, De Bruyne are all not quite back. I can't wait for those three, by the way. I don't usually talk about social stuff, but I posted that photo of Alvarez, Doku, and Haaland on Facebook, on the Facebook page, Steam Company one. Couldn't believe it. I had like 150,000 likes or something like that. It was crazy. People love those three players, don't they? Sort of blew my mind a little bit, to be honest. Kev is back in training. I reckon probably mid January, early Feb. The thing is, he'll be back in training, but they won't test him for 2-3 weeks at least on the pitch. But we haven't got an official timetable, but I'm expecting there to be for it to be a while still. They'll be so measured of him, and so they'll be just taking the time to make sure he actually is fit. Also, on the subject of attractive players, Kev's getting better looking as he gets older as well. He's going through his cool stage, Kevin De Bruyne, isn't he? He looks good the other day. You know, he looks healthy, looks happy. Go on, Phil. Phil's cross picked out by Bernardo at the back post. I like his new cut too. He looks good. To be honest now, if you look at the actual flow of the match, it's been mainly City there. Yeah, I was a lot less further behind Aranan, but then whatever reason, the one I was watching just failed. I'll try and find one that isn't a million miles behind for the second half. "2023 will go down as the greatest year in Manchester City's history, won't it?" Absolutely. No, we're witnessing it right now. We're witnessing it right now. Just what it means to be a City fan these days, you know. It's a glorious time. David Silva did, yeah, Dedrick. He looked great. He suited. If I needed one when I was younger, I would probably get a transplant as well. Mainly because I got an alien head. I would not look good bald. My head is too big. I admire anyone who looks good bald, but I definitely wouldn't. But I'm all right, thankfully. I'm not going to lose my hair. Fluminense, yeah. I mean, for them, it must be difficult now. It's half time, is it? So we are, yeah, it's half time. I will take that, and I'm happy with that. We've been the better side, just about. They were fun for a little bit. I can't deny that. But we are 2-0 up half time in the Club World Cup, which is really exciting. I'm very happy about that. We're probably going to go on and win the Club World Cup. Maybe there's no guarantee, of course, but right now it does feel like we've got a very good chance of being crowned world champions, which is all you can ask for. Do let me know your halftime thoughts, of course. What you making of the game so far? How you feeling about it? Are you excited to see City potentially be crowned Club World Cup champions? This is, to me, it's sort of like the pinnacle of what this year is all about, isn't it? In terms of we're getting there. We've been working towards this moment for some time now, and obviously, this Manchester City side are brilliant, but we need to sort of kind of affirm our brilliance by getting the victory that we've been waiting for an awful long time. This City side, sorry, I'm just trying to sort my camera out. One sec. But yeah, for me, please shout out simple. There you go, mate. For me, we are so close now, aren't we, to confirming it. If you look at the statistics for that first half, it did at one point feel like they were going to have more of the ball than us. But since then, it's been 56% possession to Manchester City to their 44, and 9 shots to their 4, 3 on target for us, 1 for them. Of course, the own goal won't count as a shot on target, but that was a big moment in this game. The game initially started wonderfully with Nathan Ake from 30 yards rasping the post, which was absolutely ridiculous. A wonderful effort. Of course, Alvarez on spot to get the goal, chested it in. Alvarez is just involved in big games, and he just has a way of doing that every now and then. And of course, City then at that point, the kind of momentum was with them, but then they kept the ball really nicely. As you can see by the flow of the game there, they passed it around for a little spell. They're the one at the bottom there, the momentum thing, for an awful long time, and sort of kind of had City on the back foot until we got ourselves together a little bit and started passing it around a little bit nicer. And then we got the second goal at the end of that little spell as well. Phil Foden breaking through down the left, went across the ball, deflected over Fabio in goal to make it 2-0. On this point, City kept the ball really nicely. They do have an awful lot of quality, I can't deny it. They are brilliantly entertaining to watch. They have a wonderful effervescence to the way that they play football. They are creative. They are bold. They are Brazilian, is the best way to put it. I do enjoy to watch them. Fluminense, they're a good side. Fluminense, I really respect it. And if we win this, look, world champions potentially. It's a really nice title, isn't it? And we would have won 5 trophies in 2023. It would be the greatest year in this club's history, and absolutely would be deserved. Rodri's been bossing the midfield for what it's worth. Once City got around to sort of playing their game, Rodri's been at the heart of everything as usual. Defensively, we've been pretty good today, other than that one little flick that caught us out after Ederson. It was Ederson's bad pass, to be fair, but then we were out of shape. Nearly conceded a penalty. Thankfully for us, I think it was Herman Kano was a 3-1 goal. Rounded Ederson, brought him down, but he was offside by a big foot, by a big toe, basically. You'll take that there, won't you? Because he was offside, to be fair. It was a lovely first-time pass flick through to him. I don't know who the flick, maybe it was Ganso, I'm not sure who it was, but it was a lovely first-time pass. They absolutely have nothing to fear. You can tell the way that they play football. They are used to being pressed. They keep it so nicely. The only thing is, of course, City are very good structurally. We are very used to playing against sides of this quality too. So We'll be fine. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Shriver-san. That game against Gillingham will be probably the most important game in our history. But this will be the biggest year in our history. Absolutely. In terms of the one that you look back at and go, look, 5 trophies in a year if we do it. The Premier League, the FA Cup, the Champions League, the Super Cup, Club World Cup. It'll be insane. It's like the quintuple in a year. It's ridiculous. Dash best, my man. We have played well this half. We have actually in the end. Yeah, and I was going to criticise Eddie for that pass, but then he did pull off that wonderful save from the header from the corner down to his right. Big right hand, pushed it away. And it's wonderful stuff, yeah. Biggest game was the treble game. In terms of I don't know. It still is the biggest game in terms of success, in terms of what you aim for. Look, we had a game that saved us, but in terms of on a positive footing, yeah, absolutely. The treble one was ridiculous, wasn't it? That's the one that the management will see as the most important anyway. It's either that. They're very different meanings of the biggest game, aren't they? It's hard to... Look, Gillingham 99, we survived, but, we can't deny the way that biggest game for who we used to be was 99. Biggest game for who we are now, what turned us into this super club was the Inter game probably. And we are a different level now entirely. Like you can tell by the Etihad this year as well. It's probably why it feels a bit quiet this year because we're a treble winning club. We are a tourist destination now. That's not criticism, it's just a matter of fact, And this will make it more so. People come to see Manchester City Football Club now. They really do. Let me know your thoughts, by the way, on that game. Who stood out for you so far? Who hasn't stood out for you? What do you want to see more of? I'll read some of your comments out. Jack Grealish, I thought, has been lively. I really liked the little 1-2 Jack did where he played a 1-2 with Rodri, burst through the middle, and played a free ball to Foden. Didn't quite come off. But it's the kind of thing I want to see more of, I want to see more of that aggression. And I think Alvarez, of course, is running the channels and pressing hard, as he always does. Phil popping up as well. I want to see Phil on the ball a little bit more. Bernardo's been lively. He's been decent. It hasn't been a classic performance for us, but it's been pretty decent. Yeah, I would agree Rico's not been massively involved, actually. Rico's had a decent game, In terms of how they're actually playing, I'll bring up their average positions so far. Where is it? Let's have a look. This is how the average positions of our team. So it has been a sort of a flat back four, really, actually. Oops. I'll bring it up on screen now, one sec. There we go. It's been sort of like that. So you've got your furthest back is Ruben Diaz. But then Stones sort of there, number 5, and obviously Kyle Walker. Stones often alongside Rodri in terms of the average positions. Ake out there. Rico, Phil Foden. This is Phil Foden's now in the centre there. Jack Grealish drifted a little bit more central than we see him usually. Bernardo out wide. So it's been sort of like this, really, as you'd predict. It's been more like that. Diaz has been the furthest back, and these two have been sort of like there, and Walker's been wide like that. It's been sort of like that in terms of the shape. Okay, in terms of the average positions anyway. It's something like that, basically. And it's working. It's absolutely working so far, It's enough. It's enough. Let's have a look at their average positions, actually, for them. It's a very obvious shape there. You can see it. A lot central. And that'll because the players move around an awful lot, so the average positions are confusing. Ejak wants to see Nunes for Rico. Maybe, yeah, I wouldn't be against that. Ake has been great. Ake was excellent, of course. I mean, he got it going as well at the start. A beautiful effort. Ake is right now. He's probably our most informed defender. I probably agree with that too. I love Nathan Ake. I absolutely do. And I'm always happy if he starts. Frank Winters wants Nunes or Kovacic on for Walker. Knackered today. And Rico right back. I wouldn't be against that either. I think it's so interesting for Kyle. Kyle's form isn't great right now. I can admit that. But Pep loves him. And understandably so. And maybe he will find his form again. I don't know. It was Rodri, wasn't it, who played the pass for the second goal. We got lucky. We definitely did. But you do make your own luck. I'm a firm believer of that. To watch the save again from the header. Marcello's cross. Big header. Ederson with a big save. I mean, I've not even noticed Andre, to be honest. But I guess, once again, he's sort of one cog in the system. How's he been getting on? I've barely noticed him, not in a bad way, just because it's, as you said, I've been watching Manchester City play, and you got Rodri there as well, so it's hard to sort of keep an eye on Andre and how he's getting on. But I do respect that he's meant to be a really good player. It's just obviously in this system it's difficult. Also, it should be 10 BP and 10 AP. Before what? And after. What does the P stand for? I'm not sure what the P stands for there, Paul. I'm missing something there, aren't I? Oh, Pep. Is it Pep? I mean, Pep did change everything, didn't he? Well, Pep has changed everything, which is the crazy thing about it. Pep has changed everything. Like, it does feel like the new era of Manchester City really got going when Pep took over, didn't it? Even after Aguero. It felt like everything was building towards Pep, and the domination we've seen since then, it's just been off the charts. It's a different era these days. Like, I always say that. Like, when everyone talks about people like how great Yaya was, rightfully so, I don't think that side under Mancini played anywhere close to the level. Anywhere close to the level that we play on these days. Like, we play at a different level. And I mean that because, like, Mancini's side couldn't even get out of the Champions League group stages. And this one wins it. Is unbeaten in how many games in the Champions League now, and is about to win the Club World Cup potentially. It's a different level. Like, we play at such a higher level these days. This is it doesn't even compare that team in that era to what Pep's doing. They were the steps, the important steps, but all the Pep sides would beat Mancini's side. I really believe that, all of them. Jack's looked good today. Before Pearce and after Pearce. Oh my God, Stuart Pearce. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of Stuart Pearce at all. Exactly, that's the point. It's like it used to be a case of being excited for Pep. Sorry, not Pep, so the Champions League group stages. Now they're just a formality, really, aren't they? Like, there's no shock at all there. It does take teams that long to get there. But this is where we're at right now. We are about to hopefully be crowned champions of the world. Like, I think this game does matter. I think it's a big deal. I think this City side, we need to enjoy it. We need to make the most of it. And I think we will do. Any change in the second half for you guys? I would probably not make any, I don't reckon. Pellegrini's team would give Mancini's team... I think Pellegrini's team were a better footballing side by some way, to be honest. I think they were a better side. That 13-14 side would beat the Mancini side. Doesn't mean it's more important, but I honestly believe that. But then Pep was Mancini actually good, really good. Pellegrini was better. Yeah. Sorry, we used to lean on individuals under Mancini. Yaya, David Silva, Aguero. Yeah, when you go watch the football back, it wasn't really that great. We just sort of lent on the brilliance a little bit. We played some nice football every now and then, but it was nowhere near the same as what we played under Pellegrini, in my personal opinion. Dashman says, keep it same and calm. 75 minutes, 6-0. 3-0, stop resting players. Get a third goal. God, if Calvin gets on the Club World Cup final, imagine that. I'm back on FIFA Plus now, by the way. It's working for me again, which is nice. Players are coming back out onto the pitch. I really like that kit, by the way, Fluminense. It's a nice kit. I can't believe they've got John Kennedy playing up front for them. Yeah, I think the FIFA app is not been the most reliable, if we're being honest. I think they can't handle the bandwidth, can they? But it is the most on-time one. I think Pep's just a better manager, Paul. I love Mancini and I love Pellegrini for what they did for City, but I don't think the quality is even close. Like, it's a totally different quality. Like, those two are very good managers, but Pep, we're talking about all-time great level, you know what I mean? Second half's about to get underway. Come on, you Blues. Jeffinho, what a name, Jeffinho. It's a great name, isn't it? Jeffinho. Brazilian names, by the way. Like, they used to have such cool names. Like, I can't believe there's a Brazilian footballer, by the way, called Fred still. Fred. I know we all know him, but Fred. That's not a Brazilian name. Come on. Have some respect to the great Brazilian names. Daniel Zinho, by the way, is what a name. Daniel Zinho. That's just like saying Steven Zinho. It sounds like a sort of slander name of like, oh, if he was Brazilian, you'd want him. Daniel Zinho. Thank you very much, wife. No, all good. That's my usual camera there, by the way. It's just I've not got it plugged in because I was using it for something else. Hence the NAF webcam. Apologies. I'd end it. You know what I mean? Add any Enio to your name, and you've got like, or Zeno. Federico Rodriguez de Paula Santa. Well, you should be called Federico. Federico should be his name, not Fred. You know what I mean? That's a better nickname. Federico. You can call me Steven Zinho from now on. Stevenio. Oscar Bobinho. Fodinho. It works, you know what I mean? Like, these sound more... I would... Like, Fodinho, you know, like a young playmaker from Santos, 17 years old. Everyone wants him. It works. Daniel Zinho, what a name. Can't be real with that name. I like it dark. You know what I mean? It means little, does it? Okay. That's what Enio means in Portuguese. Go on, Jack. Oh! Oh! Phil shot saved. Bernardo Silva with the header. Right into the keeper's arm. It should have been free. Yeah, I like Rodrigo. There you go. I mean, that's probably is a footballer. De Bruyne. Rodrigo's got to be a footballer. I'm going to Google that. We've got to Google that. Rodrigo. He's got to be a footballer, right? Is Rodrigo? How's I know Rodrigo? Maybe this guy's Rodrigo. There's no Rodrigo. That's a shocker. Is there a Pepinho footballer? Let's have a look. Pepinho. Who's this guy? Look at this guy here. Pepinho on Spotify. Oh, that's Pepe. Pepito. There's a company called Pepinho in the UK. There we go. I wish I could show the trophy lift, Stakey fan. It'd be great. Oh, how's Bernardo not scored there, by the way? It's a tap-in. It's one of those ones where you just hit the target, to be fair, but... Haaland, there's definitely not Haalandinho. That's a waste of everyone's time. Bring back the Ronaldinhos and your Zicos. Jarzinho. Stevenski is the Polish name. Is it actually, mate? Are you winding me up there? Yeah, that manager does need he needs a new t-shirt, doesn't he? Put Radrinsky sounds real, actually, to be fair. Put on a suit, mate. Usman Dembele. Go on, Rodri. Rodri's just turned through the gears. Great ball out to Jack. Go on, Jack. Why didn't you just play to Foden there, Jack? It was a very obvious pass. Do you know what I read about Roberto Carlos the other day? He's got 11 children. Roberto Carlos has 11 children. He's got a whole he's got a whole football team. 11 kids with 7 wives. That's unbelievable. His little man more accurate than his free kicks, to be fair. Because he dined out on that free kick. He did not score many at all. He was a bad free kick taker. 11 kids. Bloody hell. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to presume he didn't spend much time with a lot of them. Maybe he did. You know? Buy your TV and PS5. Yeah, give me something else to do. Rico. Was he fouled? No, Rico fell over there, really. Your Swedish children, Garincha, because the 1958 World Cup was there. That's amazing. Garincha just making little Swedish Garinchas because in between the group stages. They like to party, you know. That's incredible. Is that actually true, Garincha? Please say it's true. I love that. And that Swedish kid grew up to be Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Imagine. Jack down for a free kick. I believe you, Lucas, actually, yeah. Steggy fan, that's not going to happen, mate. We're not going to pens. We're going to win this in 90 minutes. Free kick. Oh, lovely ball to Phil. Oh, that's really nice football, that, by the way. The little free kick routine. I like that. Very smart. I think Bernardo played it in behind the wall. The thing is with those free kicks, you get to do them once and they never come off again, unless no one's paying attention. You've sort of got to score those ideas, aren't you? I don't think we can, Victor, say any football's better than another, really. It's more the quality of the players as well. Like, I mean it with great respect. Like, these are a bunch of very old men as well playing for them. It's not the same quality, is it? They've done really well, though. It'll be very interesting to see how City approach life after Walker. Like, because you can't buy another Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's whole shtick was being this insane, pacey defender, you know, and there's no one like Kyle Walker around. I've never seen a defender like him. Like, he's just a freakish athlete. So if you don't get that, and City rarely go like for like anyway, they always sort of change how they play a little bit. So I expect we'll have a different take on the right back world. I would love Frimpong for what it's worth. I'm a big Frimpong fan. I've been for many, many years. I think first watched him 2015 maybe. You know, for the academy side. Or 16 maybe, 2016. I love him back. And he's a very different take once again, where not a great defender. Only about 5'6", 5'5". He's not a big guy at all by any stretch. Lightning quick though. And a wonderful, lion-hearted footballer. Zero chance on Reece James. Reece James is similar, but Reece James is definitely more of an attacker. But Reece James is injuries and his love of Chelsea and everything. He's not going to go anywhere. I wouldn't want City to go near Reece James. I feel like everything about Reece James is just set for injuries throughout his career. It's his body, you know. He's a stocky guy, isn't he? And he's obviously a lot of pressure on his body. Unbelievable player, Reece James, by the way. It's just, I don't know. I don't see it. Goldbridge is an idiot, says anything for clicks, mate. I'd ignore Goldbridge. You don't play for Guardiola unless you can pass the ball. Simple as that. If Kyle Walker couldn't pass the ball, couldn't do what Guardiola asked, you wouldn't be playing for Man City, regardless of how much pace he's got. If it's all about pace, Pep would go out and sign any road runner right now and he'd be fine, but it's not, is it? Well, he's alright. He's a left back in the Alphonso Davis. That's the thing. Maybe we do that. Maybe we go for a left wing back and we just sort of play free at the back, and Kanji plays right centre back or something like that. Philippe Melo and Bernardo arguing. I see Frimpong at like Liverpool or something, if I'm being honest. Something like that, worryingly. There's not much in that Philippe Melo, old man. Chill out, fella. I think it was the push, actually, wasn't it? Kimmich, you never know. Didn't Pep play Kimmich in midfield? Oh, it's like a hybrid alarm roll. We should, in my opinion, husband shop in January, but we won't. I'm fine if we don't go in January, as long as like the signings that we do make eventually are proper statement signings, you know. Like I feel like we need a big summer. I didn't even know Saliba was injured. What, is he out for a while? Is he actually injured, Saliba? Seven weeks. Oof. Oh, Stones, he's just turned. Yeah, it's a big blow. That's a big blow for them. Ornstein just tweeted it. Okay, well, it's legit then. Arias is fast. Walker caught up to him, though. That's a massive loss for them. I don't think Keiki played for these. Keiki played in like the very low tier. I don't think he did anyway. Keiki played in like the equivalent of like the fourth tier, didn't he? Oh no, he did. I take that back. No, he did. I take that back massively. Did he play for Bahia? No, he does now, but he did play for Fluminense when we got him. Yeah, we did. Why is Rico Lewis not looking? Fix up, Rico. That was wild there. He wasn't paying any attention. Very un-Rico Lewisy. Yeah, switch up, mate. Wake up, wake up. I think Keiki left actually on a permanent. I didn't think Keiki was that good. I remember seeing him for the academy, and I was actually surprised that we ever really signed him, to be honest. Yeah, AFCON as well, and 7 weeks out for Saliba. Look, you never know. Could be a massive blow for them. Yeah, Stones has been excellent, hasn't he? Stones is a Rolls Royce of a footballer. One of the most, probably the most underrated player in City side. I'm talking about globally, of course. City fans know how good he is, but the only thing about the AFCON is there's not a lot of games, like league games around that time, is there? I think you miss, 3 or 4 games maybe? Rico trying to cross it there, by the way, from Bernardo. Kovacic is coming on. Yeah, just the 3 games for... Someone said Ornstein's tweeted it, so I check if Ornstein's tweeted it. Has he tweeted it, Ornstein? I can't see anything about. It's fair. I can't see Ornstein mentioning it either. I think you've been had there, lads. Rico coming off, and I think that's probably right. To be fair, it'll be sort of carrying on the same as it was. It'd be sort of like this, won't it? Kovacic will probably play along, yeah, just sort of there. I think, to be honest, Rico's not at his best. Not at his best game today. At that moment of switching up before would have been really annoyed Pep. Kovacic's good the other day, actually, so... I don't know. I honestly don't know where I stand with the title race right now. Like, I just want to see where we are when Kev's back. Doku's playing regularly, Haaland again. I don't think we're in our final form yet. And it might be our final form isn't good enough. Kev might not come back good enough. I don't know. But I just know what this City side are like. We've had an incredibly hard run of fixtures. Oh, Stones header. Let's see where we are when we've had this easy run. Tactics like we've got Red Talks. I'm just on a lineup builder, mate. I'm just sort of dragging it around a little bit on lineup builder. It's a website. You know, you can just move it about and stuff like that. But this is Sofa Score as well, this one here. Half an hour left now. They're still playing the games, to be fair to Fluminense. Still passing it out from the back. From very tight spaces. Santos got relegated. I didn't even know they've been relegated. It's an iconic team. Whey! Single in crime says, just hope this John doesn't take a limo home. Open top limo home. Don't, mate. Is there any grassy knolls outside of the stadium? Lads, wake up. Bernardo's just left it for Kyle. Kyle... No. Got no idea, Outlaster. No idea, mate. Absolutely none. They weren't trading, I don't think, yesterday, so I'm going to guess no. None of them would be my guess. I think with Haaland, it's just a bit of pain he's got, so like in his foot or something like that. So it's one of those things where as soon as the pain stops, he'll play. Stones defending really nicely there. No, it's fair to the guys. No, he's defended terribly in the end. I take everything back I just said. That guy skinned Stones then, to be fair. Pretty sure Villa, Sheffield United? I don't know, mate. Villa will batter him if it's at home. Is that tonight? Yeah, Villa were good. Villa the best team we played against this season. Genuinely were. By some way, if I'm being honest. I do agree with Asen said, though. It's one of those things where the stars align. Everything they tried came off. You know, everything worked for them that day. It was a weird game where, like, it's just the perfect day for them. I felt stuff that we were poor. And it was weird to see us that bad. I'm quite relaxed, Aaron Nan. Lest we concede. But this feels a lot like the Palace game so far, doesn't it? Giving the ball pretty nicely, though, I'd say. Kovac has definitely sort of added a little bit of a different dynamic to it. That was poor from Nathan. Funny, because Villa, with all as great as they were, it did take a deflected goal in the end, which is crazy. Which they deserved, but... Edison read that really well. They were in behind there, but the cross was very... It was telegraphed. Good turn of pace from Kovacic. Go on, Jack. Looks hot there, to be fair. Kovacic has done well since he came on so far. I like it. I wonder if Pep will let them have a bit of a party tonight if they win. I presume they're flying straight back tomorrow. Maybe not. Maybe they'll have a day there, whatever, to relax. Because we play, what, on the 27th, is it? So we've got a few days left. It's nice that as well that they're not playing Boxing Day, meaning they're probably... I wouldn't be surprised if Pep gives them Christmas Day off, which would be probably a rarity. Who's that injured? Ooh, he's caught his ankle there. He's caught his Achilles, hasn't he? A naughty challenge, that. Not a fan of you, mate. Who's down? Who got fouled? Is it Rodri? It's Rodri. Oh no, that looks bad. That looks bad. That looks bad. That looks really painful. Oh man, that could have like done his Achilles. I am worried about that. No, no, no. That is really bad news. Yeah, there's no way that's anything other than an injury. Oh, mate, that is a terrible challenge. He's up, but that still could have done his Achilles entirely. Was it his knee? You don't see how his ankle span? Knee or ankle, whatever it is, it looks painful. I am not happy about that at all. Get him off. Get him off the pitch. Just get him off the pitch. Oh, he looks okay. Is he all right? Can we just sub him off and wrap him? Wrap him in bubble wrap until we're back in Manchester. Yes. There we go. Phil Foden, the boy from Stockport, scoring in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, for his boyhood club to make it 3-0. Absolutely lovely stuff. The little lad from Stockport scoring for Manchester City Football Club. What a dream, what a dream. Get Rodri off. The game is over. We've just won 3-0. We're winning 3-0. Lovely stuff. Excuse me. Alvarez with the assist, man. Kovacic did really well to win the ball. Played a nice ball to Alvarez. Alvarez just drilled it across beautifully. That's a really nice goal. Well done, City. Well done. That is the icing on the cake. And Phil Foden, man. Oh. What a story, man. I love that. The absolute dream, that, isn't it? The absolute dream. I love it. I love it. You absolute legend, Phil. That's basically it now, isn't it? Done. Game over. Go on, Phil. Go on, Phil. Go on, Phil. Is Rodri down again? Oh, fuck me. Oh, he's down, isn't he? Oh no, man, that does not look good, does it? I'd honestly, if it meant he wasn't injured for a long time, I'd honestly rather not even win the game. I don't think. Like, that's season over after Rod. If Rodri's out, it's season over, right? Stone's coming off too. That is. I hope he'll be fine, man. I mean, he's walking off. It doesn't look good, does it, that? It's just the nature of that injury. Why would it carry on hurting? That's what worries me. When you see that challenge again, you think, why would he carry on being injured if he was alright? If he could walk it off, he'd walk it off. I'm worried about that. Don't Harry, man. I don't want to see Kanji at 6. John Stones and Rodri. Could just be pain, but it's this kind of pain that would cause that, if that makes sense. It wasn't an impact. It was a twist, wasn't it? It was a... Yeah, he's shaking his head. Yeah, that's the thing is, you can have a lot of really serious injury and it'll feel a bit sore, but you can still have movement and you don't realise how bad it is. Like, you don't have to completely do your ACL to... I mean, even a tear in your ACL, a small tear, is enough to absolutely mess up your knee, you know what I mean? Or your... Oh, I don't know. Who fouled him? That Alexander fella. Can we put a hit out on him? I'm being serious. Like, if it's... I was hand and heart rather Rodri for the season. It's wild how big he is. That this is taking a massive like shine off it for me, hugely. Shoot, Jack. I don't think the walk is encouraging. I don't think it means anything. That's a very, I don't know what you're basing that on me, but I hope you feel you're right, mate. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. Could be a pull. Could be a pull. Could be anything. It just didn't look good, did it? That's the thing that's worried me. Well, the cost is everything, Jake. If it's Rodri out, that's it. If Rodri's out for a long time, I've literally got our chance down as next to nothing. Phillips is gone as well. That's the thing. He's leaving, isn't he? Yeah, I know what you mean, City Slacker. It's the way he grabbed his knee afterwards. Oh, not good at all. Go on, Jack. It's a terrible challenge. It's a potential career-ending challenge, that kind of bad thing. Thank you for Super Chat, William. He says, well, that takes a joy out of things, but let's see. That's how I feel, mate. It's weird. Like, it does massively take... it's definitely not stuffing out the game for me. It has. It absolutely has. It's sort of changed how I feel about it. Thank you so much for Super Chat, mate. Good play from McKennedy, to be fair, there, to get a shot away. Oh, God, I hope Rodri's all right. We're not signing anyone in January, by the way. We're just not. Even Rodri's out. I'll tell you that for now. They'll wait until the summer. We just know it's true. No, I think we're kidding ourselves if we think we're going to the market in January. Good pass to Edison, straight to them. Yeah, and we'll wait. Oh, another foul on Phil. Right, can we just get all these players off? Like they are gonna kick the shit out of us now, aren't they? FG. Spotted FG on the screen then. Nunes and Bob coming on. Go on, Oscar. Yeah, we never. That's a one-off in it. It's Riverside. Maybe we will do, but I don't know. Rico, I love Rico, but he hasn't got the experience yet to do it. I mean, he'll do a job, but he won't do a Rodri job, will he? That's the thing. He won't do a world-class job. Rodri's everything, isn't he? I don't think Rico could do a number 6 role like that. He'd probably be Stones and Kovacic alongside each other. That's what I think he'd do. They'll all be a drop down. I admire the optimism from Nadir there and Anime as well earlier. Like, maybe he's alright, maybe it's a couple of weeks, you know what I mean? But like Everton as well, with no Rodri. Ugh, see how they're playing right now. We're not really here. We're not really here. Because our record about Rodri is just shocking. We know that, you know. Harry Hill, you got your Bob, mate. There you go. You got your Oscar Bob. It was the way he's shaking his head when we did that, though, in the day as he walked off. Like, he just looked... And he went down again, didn't he? And just in pain. He looked... I don't know. He didn't look good. We'll see. None of us know. We could get lucky. But I'm bracing myself for the worst. Oh, that's a bad challenge on Nunes as well. That's a shocker of a challenge. Look at that. Bloody hell. They're just like genuinely just sort of leaving imprints on people now, aren't they? They are not a graceful team at all. Coliseum Gladiators. You mean they just kick people? I know it's a tough league, the Brazilian league, isn't it? It is. I know it is. The pitch ain't great either, is it? Look at it. It's like a rugby pitch. That's the problem with sides like this. Is like if they're losing, they'll just try and take you out. They're just gonna kick you. Horrible pitch and a salty team is a very bad combination. I don't think refs got control, Harry. To be honest, mate. God, it's like Roger challenge again. It gets worse, doesn't it? Worse and worse the more you look at it. Oh, she's knee in it for Audrey. Oh, mate. I do hate it when a team when they're losing, so you start kicking people. Like, come on, man, come on. Have some self-respect. You know what I mean? Have some self-respect. Nice football. The Kanji released the ball a bit earlier, mate. Oh, the wife offering bibimbap or curry. What, as in like our usual curry wife? Or bibimbap as in like, or both takeaway? Look at what should I have everyone, bibimbap or curry? Oh. I think I fancy a curry. But I'll be like 8:30 for me though, is that's alright? You're all coming over, Harry, but 8:30. Everyone's welcome it. Everyone's saying curry. Bibimbap's nice though, isn't it? But I think the curry's even better. You know what I mean? Beans on toast. Ash, come on, mate. We've been paid. You know what I'm saying? Oh, beautiful. La Arana, Spider-Man. The Spider Arana's just scored. Bottom corner. What a finish, man. It does feel like a loss, though, doesn't it, Jake? It's crazy. Wife goals, exactly. Also, Alvarez goals. 4-0, lovely stuff. Alvarez in a big game. Alvarez in a final. 4-0, you'll take it, won't it? Yeah, of course, Nicola. Absolutely. Thanks, wife. Is that Nunez with the assist? Alvarez is taken that expertly, hasn't he? Argentina, you know, Argentina do hate Brazilians. Hooley's just doing it for us here. For a curry, I love a Rogan Josh and masala, any buttered chicken, anything like that. I'm quite a simple guy with my curries. I like a lot of curries, actually. I could do piazza as well. Not dead spicy, but not like no spicy, if you know what I mean. Just like a mid-spicy guy, you know what I mean? 4-0. But it does feel like a loss, doesn't it? It's weird. But let's enjoy this, by the way. Let's not let's be like what I would say now. This is actually let's be present. You know what I'm saying? Be present. I'm not gonna let it get it down just because we lost Rodri. Let's enjoy actually winning this. Let's enjoy being world champions. Because that, you know, I mean, injuries come and go, football comes and goes. But brilliant from Kovacic. But how often do you get to win this? I'm gonna tweet that as well. There we go. It's over. We are world champions. Absolutely. Come on, man. Come on. And you got to look at it that way. Manchester City are champions of the world. We have won 5 trophies this season. 4-0 victory over in Jeddah. An absolute wonderful stuff. No extra time in the end. That's refreshing, isn't it? That's almost as fun as that. Being present with good karma for Rodri. Exactly. You got look. Enjoy this. Absolutely enjoy it. Enjoy it because we need to. Best team in all the land and all the world. The best team in all the land and all the world. The best team in all the land and all the world. We've always sang it, and that's true. It's always true. City, the best team in the land and all the world. Absolutely lovely stuff. We did it, man. Look at that. Thanks for the super chat as well from City Slacker. Says being present with good karma for Rodri. Exactly, mate. Rodri will want him to enjoy it. Oh, he's kicking off. He's a fight as well. Kyle Walker getting into a fight with Philippe Melo. He's been present absolutely right now. Lovely stuff. Thank you so much for the chat, City Slacker. We did it, absolutely. What a year, man. What a year. The Champions League, the FA Cup, the Premier League, the Super Cup, Phil Foden scoring in a Club World Cup final. Absolutely wonderful. Bernardo Marcello there having a little hug. Marcello will know, obviously, Kovacic, won't he? He will do. Max Elaine going up for a handshake as well, by the way. What's Marcello saying, man? Put your shirt down. Come on, City. Another super chat from Marcus Ninja as well, saying, City, the best in all the land and all the world. We manifested that for years. We did indeed. Absolutely, we did. We manifested it, and it's become true. But you know, they say you visualize things, and eventually it becomes true. We sang it, and we are the best team in all the land and all the world. You absolutely love to see it, don't you? Even if it's got a sour note to it with Rodri, look, come on, man. What we've achieved, what we've accomplished, it's ridiculous. And I'm happy about it. Like, we are world champions. We're world champions. Thank you so much, Marcus. I will get my match reaction live very shortly. Guys, thank you so much for watching this. Please stay, by the way. I'll be back here in 5 minutes. I'm going to try and get it live. Dead quickly, all right? Dead quickly. So I might even start doing the thumbnail right now, actually. I'll do the thumbnail right now as we are. Did I change the thumbnail? I did, yeah. As you're here watching me right now. But, like, world champions, mate. Come on. That hits good, doesn't it? It hits good. It's all that matters. This City side, we've seen them do everything. Just, what a time. What a time. What a time to be a Blue. The best time to be a Blue. This Manchester City side are special. They are special. And I do believe right now, you know, that we're seeing the truly best of what it could be. Like, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Right, guys, I'm going to end it there. I'll be live in a few minutes for my match reaction to get my thoughts together. I'll see you in a bit. Thank you very much. Rodri doesn't look in pain right now. We'll get on to that in a bit. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Just stay right there. Get your notifications on. See you in a bit. Give this video a like. World champions. In a bit. See you very, 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 very shortly.